looking good, YouTube? My name's LoveGame, or PD1 Piranha if you prefer. I'm the man destined to be king, and let's get right back into it with more Zoids Battle Legends. We are going on to the Empire side of the story this time around. Going into the shoes of our lovely Raw Tiger team, who are, in a nutshell, without all this text having to explain it, essentially they are a group that is meant to, like, how do I even put this? Like, they're a group that is meant to stop potential uprisings from happening before it breaks out into full-on war. So they kind of like snuff out smaller groups who are looking to cause some trouble here in our peaceful planet of Z. This mission is essentially just the other side of the first mission from the Republic story, so you can probably guess who we're going to fight, what we're going to fight, what we're going to use. We'll be playing as Koki Demon this time around. His last name is Demon. Everyone else in the Raw Tiger and Blue Unicorn teams actually has like a themed naming to them. We have our lovely Hellcat Noir here. But yeah, everyone has like their own themed naming going on. Except for Koki and, well, Shoma. Nothing else, alright. Just like the first mission. But yeah, so in the case of Blue Unicorn, it's actually like weather conditions. So you have Tita, Breeze, Albane, Nimbus, and the weird one is Zanfell. It's supposed to be fair, like fair weather. But translation errors are always fun. You just can't have an American Zoids game without those. I hope the new game has them in them too. No, I don't think it will, because like modern games don't tend to have that very much. Holy shit, this thing's fast as hell. This could go either way, because it's like I'm faster, but at the same time, like he has more weapons than I do, so I'll take it either way you look at it. How did that go through my shield? I'm gonna be dead. Shit. That ain't good. There we go. Yeah, I think since you can play either one of these first, it's like just teaching you the basics of, well, how the game works, so. Damn, though, half my health off of that botched shielding there. Shit. That's a little bit overkill for the first mission, but you know what, I am a Hellcat, kind of a basic soldier Zoid, but I like it a lot. You can have missile launchers on that thing later on, but not until, well, later on. You gotta wait. Much like Chunky with his bananas in Donkey Kong 64, you just have to wait. They're green. They're not ripe yet. That was like one of my favorite things from the Chicken Fajita 12 DK64 LP. Because I was a guest for one part of that, and that was like our joke, was that Chunky just has to wait. That was back in like 2012. Fucking A. Another sneeze. A third one for the LP. Need to have like a sneeze counter at this point. But yeah, we have this Zoid instead of the Cyclops, which kind of gets dropped as a plot point, if you noticed. They mention it this, like, 1 or 2 times ever in the entire story, and then, like, they just kind of fuck off. Mutiny. Of course he says, what in the heck again? Like, this game, I get it that they want to make it more for kids, but even the English dub of the anime called the damn, the Hellcat as a Hellcat, so I wonder if that's kind of based on the, like, the fighter plane called a Hellcat. I used to have, like, a sort of pseudo model of that thing that my uncle gave me, and then like I flew it around a lot and broke it because it was like actually meant to be, it was this weird like old school toy thing. I ain't got nothing. I'll take the booster for right now. I have like no options here. I'm gonna use the Sea Striker for this, so here goes. Bear in mind, Molgas are meant to be like very much a red shirt, you know, grunt style Zoids. They're not meant to be one-man armies by any means, but I mean, neither is the Hellcat, but the Hellcat Noir is supposed to be a like specialized version of the Hellcat just for potentially solo missions if it needed to. This is a regular fucking Molga we're talking about here.
I got it.
Like, there were several scenes in the anime of, like, armies of Molga getting mowed down. So, like, you would think it's not going to be that strong, but the fucking missiles do damn near half my health for some reason, because they feel like it. And again, even like the basic-ass machine gun fire does more than mine. As if implying they have more armor and health than I do, which makes no sense for this Zoid when I have 2 armor pieces on this thing on top of all of that. So now I'm down to almost half health. I got more Molgas on my ass here in a minute. Wish I had fucking Rainer's Zoid. Obviously, having the hair color of my waifu, it would benefit me greatly. Here, I'll even use the cannon on it. Somehow it's not hitting me. I don't understand how that's humanly possible. Okay, where's the rest of them? See a dot. Okay. At least we have them, like, cornered this time around one by one, rather than them all trying to surround me and not going for fucking Rainer. You see, Rainer still has way more than half of his health, so... It's a typical, you know, video game trope of the AI going for... Of course he gets me. Going for you instead of your pals. The dead-ass Molga is still there, to remind the others not to come the fuck over here, of course. Ah, how did I miss? Shit. Thank you, Rainer. You are more equipped for this job than I am. Okay, there's another one way the fuck over here for some reason. There are a lot of good customizations for the Hellcat, but fuck me if I can get him this early on. There we go. Ah, how did I miss? Janky-ass collision. Look at this! Look at how much more damage his machine gun does than mine. Like, at least I get the missiles from a standpoint of, yeah, they're fucking explosive armaments, but the machine guns do more to me than a Hellcat would do to a Molga? I don't buy it. Like, I'll even take the tanky-ass Hellcats from the Devil's Maze over this, just because it makes a little more sense. Like, I get a reinforced, like a power reinforced Hellcat or something, if they had reinforced Command Wolf, so why the hell not? Yeah, this does not come up again. It's the Diablo Tiger and the Cyclops. They were like remote control Zoids. I didn't mention that last time. They were literally like RC Zoids, weirdly enough. They came out around this time, but I don't think they have a lot to do with the story. I don't think they're playable or not. I can check that out later on, but I almost got like every single Zoid in the game when I was playing on the actual homebrew, as in the legitimate GameCube copy that I definitely own. course, rich boy Rainer over here trying to preach to Koki. I wonder if anyone has ever waifued the Empire OP. I know somebody, well, a character in this game did. But yeah, just as Shoma is a new recruit to Blue Unicorn, Koki is one to Raw Tiger, which is why he was not in the previous game. But speaking of which, let's go ahead and get this thing into action, shall we? Oh yeah, you can't tell me that's not Claudia's hair color right there. So, let's go ahead and get the attack cat back out to get those weapons off of there. There we go. A little more streamlined than I gave it credit for last time. I didn't know you could do that. So, still no SB generator though, sadly. Let's see. Go for the booster, why not? Same thing, nothing, and nothing. Okay. We're going with a pretty vanilla tiger here. I don't know what this mission is, by the way, I didn't check, so... here goes. Wait, is this gonna be the... huh?
Good choice.
This is the music for fighting? This doesn't seem right at all. Like, I guess, but... why? That's so weird. What am I using? Oh shit, this is a solo mission too. This is not good. Well, there's no arrow on the map, so I assume I'm just going to be fighting these things head up. No missiles either. Shit. Oh, it's just a command wolf. That's not that bad, I see as I get hit. This ain't good, y'all. I mean, they hit each other, which is good, but this situation is pretty awful. Fuck. Ah, of course, they get the melee before I do. Okay, got one of them down. Get back here. There we go. I think I got the double hit there, too. That'll do, that'll do. Okay. Now it's fair. To some degree. The command wolves are pretty fucking fragile, honestly. For some reason the Shadow Fox is not that good in this game. As you saw when I was using it in that battle against the Lightning Spikes, it's not as good as you would think it would be. It has a good amount of health, but it doesn't translate into anything else, really. Yeah, condemnation. How could you have bad oh no. Spoke too soon, didn't I? This isn't good. Yeah, this is bad. I'm stuck over here. Okay, good. For some reason those command wolves are like surprisingly fragile. Like more so than you'd think they would be. Didn't do the get up attack for some reason. It's the only time I ever played like a non-fighting game that had a get up attack in it before. It's kind of an odd quirk there, but there's still something left to kill. What could it possibly be? Oh, okay. There was something over there, but nothing important apparently. Unlike me, I'm super important. It is nice to be back into this series, though, just because, again, as I said all those years ago, I do love the Zoids series. I believe it is incredibly underrated, low-key, and all that good stuff. Like, if you like things like Gundam and all that, you would probably enjoy Zoids, just because it's obviously a really fun, varied mecha-style series. And again, I'm glad it had a comeback. You know, after I did the Zoids Legacy LP, we had not only Zoids Wild, but it got a second season. Well, kind of a second season. I don't know if Zoids Wild 0 actually... How do I put it? Like, I don't know if Zoids Wild 0 is canon to Zoids Wild or not, because they have the similar name, but they have different characters and all that. It's a good show, from what I understand anyway. I haven't actually watched the whole thing yet, but you get my point, G. Yeah, I think this series definitely deserves, like, more love, as I always say. Just... I'm hoping that the new game will come out. I think it's going to come out in, like, English as well, just because of the fact that it already has an ESRB rating, so why would it need that if it wasn't going to come out in English, you know? I'll go ahead and just pick the A option the entire time, just because we were going to be doing that. Just for consistency's sake, you know? Okay, what do we have? Let's see here... Weapon binders, you say? Okay. That is all I needed to hear, baby. I'm already wet. Let's see here. Gimme that shit. I'll take those two, just for funsies. We're good there. I just want a ton of armor, honestly, just because, like, you see how much damage I take. I'm kind of a reckless fighter in that sense. Let's see. Okay, pretty self-explanatory there. No, yeah, you say weapon binder, then I'm already quite wet. It's just me. Okay, we have Molgas again, but this time I can just decimate him like that, so... It's not nearly as bad as it was. Like, even though I'm getting fucked up right now, you just wait. Until a missile actually hits them and they get a taste of their own medicine. There we go. Easy. Just switch on my targets here. You out of the way. Oh no, no, I see you over there. This is like the fucking Cromerax battle in Borderlands. You don't want to have a lot of worms on you. Somebody buy me the Borderlands remaster so I can LP that. I actually like that game a lot. I like the first Borderlands more than any of the other ones. It's kind of an unpopular opinion, but I've been wanting to LP that game for a little while now. TBH. I would unironically call that game the Dark Souls of shooters, not because it's like super duper hard, but because it has like a very Dark Souls style of like storytelling where it doesn't, like, kind of like indirectly tells the story to you through all these like text and descriptions and all that. It's not all about the cutscenes. But yeah, easy as fuck mission right there. That was nothing. You see, when I have an actual good Zoid and, you know, parts and all that, it makes all the difference in the world. But I'll be calling that apart for the Imperial LP, Imperial segment. Go ahead and finish this little VN segment here as well. But that was a lot of fun, as usual. I mean, it is kind of fishy we had those manta ray Zoids going after us like that. That was not cool. But yeah, as usual, every time Raw Tiger and Blue Unicorn go against each other, they always have to, like, team up for some reason. And by some reason, I mean fucking Terrorgeist. They always show up for one reason or the other. But until then, I'm gonna call that apart. And I'll see y'all next time for more Let's Play Zoids Battle Legends. Until then...